So, Atom Smasher. I thought he was kind of mid when I first saw him, but I was wrong. So, a little bit of backstory first. While I was working on my Ranking All Justice League Unlimited Heroes video, which I will make a follow up to eventually, it's just a large scale project and I don't really have time to watch a full other show. And I was talking with my friends about it, and this happened. So, I'm working on a ranking video. Give me a number and I'll tell you who it is.
Okay, what about 49?
Oh, that's Atom Smasher.
Oh, okay. Wait, who's that?
I don't know, just some random DC character. And ever since then, Atom Smasher has kind of been a meme in my friend group. And when the trailer for Black Adam came out and showed him in it, we were all excited that Atom Smasher was finally appearing on the big screen. And right then and there, we all decided to see the movie and learn why Atom Smasher is the best dressed character of all time. But before I go into his appearance in Black Adam and Smasher's role in that movie, I want to go into the history of the character in the comics because in my original ranking video, I really sold him short. Atom Smasher isn't just some generic strong guy, he's a legacy of multiple heroes with an interesting relationship to Black Adam and a fairly unique power set. Atom Smasher's real name is Al Rothstein. He is the grandson of Cyclotron, a villain blackmailed by the Ultra Humanite who had the powers of super strength and ability to create bursts of energy. He's also the godson of the original Adam. Oh, so his name is kind of an amalgamation of the two. That's really cool. His first alias was Nuclon, and under that name he served on a team called Infinity Inc., but also served on the Justice League. But he really always wanted to be a part of the Justice Society of America, like his godfather. And once he grows older and changes his name to Atom Smasher, he is accepted to the team. Here he had the opportunity to work with some of his idols and formed a friendship with fellow rookie Stargirl. He had a storyline, apparently, where his mom was killed by a villain named Cobra, and he got consumed with revenge before a teammate tells him to, quote, not taint his mother's memory with Cobra's murder. Atom Smasher then does some time travel stuff to save his mom and replace her with a villain called Extant, which was apparently enough to maintain the timeline. Guess that's all Barry Allen had to do in Flashpoint. And then there's Atom Smasher's relationship with Black Adam, which is probably the reason why this guy was picked to be one of the JSA members in the movie. On one mission, the JSA were undermanned due to many members out with injury, and at the same time, Black Adam was looking for redemption. So the leader at the time, Sandman, reluctantly allowed Black Adam to join. Atom Smasher was one of the people skeptical about this guy joining the team, and often antagonized him. In my research, I even found mention of a scene where they are arm wrestling and Atom Smasher is saying how he doesn't trust Black Adam and how he doesn't think he will reform. And Black Adam says how he was originally seen as a hero and just wants that reputation back. Adam then asks when the actual arm wrestling begins, and Al, who just was struggling, asks, you mean you haven't been trying? The next scene shows them with a broken table and Atom Smasher with his arm in pain. I just thought that part was really funny. However, this rivalry turned into a bit of a friendship once Black Adam justifies Atom Smasher's anger and him killing Extant to save his mom. Adam manipulates Al into growing tired of the JSA's morals, and the two team up to kill Cobra and the oppressive leader of Kandak. This made it so Atom Smasher ended up having to fight his teammates from the JSA. He stays on Black Adam's side for a while before realizing that, yeah, this guy's still kinda evil, and after being defeated in combat, he was put on trial. Smasher was sent to prison for a while, where he actually led the Suicide Squad for a form of penance. He ended up rejoining the JSA to finally defeat Black Adam, who was now searching to revive his dead wife, and still held a lot of respect for his old friend. He even tries to convince him to go into hiding and saves him from an encounter with Shazam. So yeah, Atom Smasher isn't just some generic strong guy like I said in my Justice League Unlimited video. He's a legacy trying to make his family proud. He's a hothead who ultimately tries to do good, but can also be swayed into doing some not so good things. And his powers are kind of unique, kind of like a mix between Ant-Man and the Hulk. Also, the guy's real unaltered height is 7 feet. That's pretty crazy. Now let's turn to Atom Smasher's role in the movie Black Adam, the catalyst of this video being made, and my thoughts on the movie as a whole. He was fine. Atom Smasher is introduced as Al Rothstein II, the nephew of the original Atom Smasher. He and Cyclone are brought into the Justice Society as new rookies to take on the threat of Black Adam. I like Al and Maxine's dynamic and am simultaneously glad that their moments were kept brief so that they didn't force in a romance subplot, and disappointed that we didn't get to see more of their friendship. Al himself is very much a comic relief character that kind of reminded me of Tom Holland's Spider-Man. He was goofy and not the best at heroing, but his powers and the fight scenes were really nice. However, not all of his funny moments worked for me, and sadly, I think he was my least favorite JSA member in this movie, but only because I thought Cyclone's powers and costume were much cooler. I really liked Aldous Hodge as Carter Hall, a character I generally like outside of Justice League Unlimited. He wears his morals on his sleeve and is extremely dedicated, but also a bit hot headed. I liked his rivalry with Adam, and his costume was also pretty great. Honestly, that was probably the best part of this movie. And then we have Dr. Fate. I already love Dr. Fate's powers and personality as a knowledgeable team leader, but Pierce Brosnan brings out both the character's powerful sorcerer side and his love for his friends. He was easily my favorite character in this. And Black Adam himself was pretty good. His backstory revealed later in the film helped to give him only some depth, but really what he shows is a ruthless, powerful anti-hero. Now, keep in mind, I didn't watch the trailers too much outside of the first one with Atom Smasher, so I didn't really know about the twist about his son being killed, and that really made Black Adam work for me. Honestly, I might start to not watch as many trailers as I normally do. The Rock was pretty good in the role, a nice departure from his other roles. Really, now I'm just looking forward to seeing his interactions with Shazam. So, yeah, the characters were fine. The story and script itself, though, left much to be desired. The first act felt rushed to get through a bunch of action sequences, which were great, but made it so I didn't feel too much for the story beats. Also, I noticed in this movie that whenever they needed to get exposition, the actors spoke quickly. Speeding up how you say dialogue doesn't do much to speed up the story, it just kind of makes things feel less important. Also, the villain was pretty generic with very little presence throughout the film, which, yeah, Black Adam is the biggest threat of the movie, but for the third act climax to have this demon guy we had 2 or 3 scenes with come in for a final battle, I don't really care that much. Really, with so many cool DC characters and great casting decisions, I feel that we could have gotten 2 great movies if the script just slowed down a bit. We could have not only seen a great movie about a tragic anti-hero who lost his family, his homeland, his home time, and knows he is not worthy of his powers, and a great origin story for a new Justice Society with Cyclone and the legendary Atom Smasher joining a team led by veterans Hawkman and Dr. Fate. Oh well. Still, the JSA and the enjoyable action sequences made this film a good time, which was all I thought it was gonna be. Oh, and I guess I should mention the credit scene. It was fine, I guess. Make a Man of Steel 2 already. If you want more thoughts on Black Adam, check out my friend Frankie's review of the movie on Let's Get Real. And if you want to learn more about Atom Smasher, I recommend this video by Variant Comics. Thanks for watching this silly little video of mine. Leave a like and subscribe if you feel like it. Comment below your thoughts on Black Adam and let me know if there are any other lesser known DC characters like Atom Smasher you'd like to take a deeper look at. See you in the next one. Bye.